Hello there, Chris here from Becker's Model Aircraft. Yes, this is one of those typical end of year, this is what I've done in modelling sort of videos, but with a slight twist. I'm going to say goodbye for a while, and I'm sorry it's come to this, but yeah, I've got to step back from YouTube, from modelling, well, lots of things, because I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life at the moment. If you've been following me on Facebook, something I didn't really want to enter in again, because social media seems to be a bit of a toxic environment these days, but I've been doing a bit of stuff on Facebook, and I posted a long post there about what I was up to, what's going on with modelling, a little bit about personal stuff, and I don't really want to share that all here with you. I just want to make this a nice, quick and self-explanatory video that, yeah, I'm not really coming back for 2025. Maybe. Might be a couple of videos, but at this stage, I'm pretty much out. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what happened this year and my so-called plans for 2025, and we'll go from there. So, quick overview, what happened this year. You know, we're at the end of the year, we've got one more day till 2025 comes around. What happened modelling wise for me? Well, I purposely had a plan to step back from my modelling because I was going to focus on my health. I had cancer the year before, and I had thyroid problems as well. Got a nice little scar there, as you can see. I do look a bit different. I've lost a fair bit of weight. I've got my health back in order. That was my focus this year. Everything else was put aside, and that included modelling. I did try a bit here and there. I actually finished 6, I think, aircraft models, 1 or 2 other little pieces, but they were all just experiments. There were nothing major going on. I tried and failed to restart my CH-53E a couple of times, but it just didn't happen. I did not have the energy to do it. I mean, you go to the gym a few times a week, you're walking, running every other day, you're trying to lose weight, you're not really eating a lot, there's not much energy left over to be cutting pieces off sprue and gluing things together or painting things or trying to get stuff done. I had other things coming up, and that's what happened at the end of the year. Had some family problems crop up that I've had to step up quite a bit. I'm now almost a full-time carer, so I'm doing that for now. No complaints, that's my, you know, it's your duty, you've got to do that sort of thing, and that's going to continue into the new year. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. So, nice to say. If you want to have a look at some of the builds I've done, maybe I'll put a picture up there, maybe I'll just put a link to my Facebook page. You know, some of them are okay. I was pretty happy with the Tamiya Lancaster that I did. It was really good experimenting with motorized props. I did quite a few different in-flight experiments. Different ways of mounting aircraft in flight, different methods of doing that. So they were good. I mean, I didn't really like the finish on them, and that's something that I really want to work on next year if I can. And of course, I don't like the haphazard approach I'm taking doing in-flight. So my big focus next year, hey, let's rumble into 2025. This is what my plan is for 2025. My plan is not to have a plan. It's going to be dictated by the calendar. The first 3 months next year, I'm just pretty much not going to be here at the bench. I mean, I just checked. I've got one thing on the bench here that I haven't touched in 10 days. That's how often I get to come down here to the office and do stuff. I fired up my 3D printer for the first time, I think a month ago, and it's still sitting there. I did one test print with my Elegoo, my Saturn. I haven't even cranked up the filament printer yet. I've loaded it. It's got filament in it, but I haven't touched it. I just haven't had the chance. So hopefully that's what I'll be doing in the new year up to about April, when I'm going on a big holiday. I've had a big holiday planned for quite some time, going overseas, so that's going to be great. Hopefully get re-energized, recharged, and things will be better on an even keel, personal wise. And then really the rest of 2025, yeah, I just want to focus on getting my aircraft models in the air. It's been frustrating me for years. I want a final solution. Probably shouldn't use those terms. I want to have a off-the-shelf solution, something that I can say, hey, I want to build this little, you know, what have I got over there? An Academy A10. Oh, great! I just need this stand, this piece of rod, print it. It's on. It's done. I've got the pilot there. It's finished. I don't want to have any impediments to doing what I love, which is, warning, aircraft models. So that's all I want to get into next year. If I've got some spare time left over, I've got a tiny few little experiments I want to do. There's a couple of little vignettes ideas that I've been racing around in this crazy head of mine. I won't explain what they are right now. I really need to, they're small, so they're not big projects. They should be things that I can do with a limited amount of time that I have right now. So for example, I've got a cyberpunk thing on the bench right now that I've been working, it's, you know, it's tiny, it's only about that big. I've been working on that for about 2 months. Maybe I've done 10 hours on it total. So that's the sort of thing I'll be doing. When it comes to YouTube, and this is where I'm going to wrap the video up, I'm going to keep this nice and short. Yeah, you're not going to see many videos from me, if at all, for at least the first 3 months of the year. I might do an update here or there on what's going on. I'm not going to do inbox reviews. I'm not going to be doing any sort of, opinion pieces on modelling or anything. I don't have the time. I just don't have the time to sit down and edit and come up with some ideas or whatever. All the time I want to be doing is spent on getting my model aircraft in the air, get those solutions made, the closed wheel well doors, even if I have to design my own crew and that sort of thing, I've got to learn Fusion 360. I'm going to have a lot of time where I can sit in front of a computer. That's what's one of the benefits of what I'm doing at the moment. Not bench time, computer time. So I'm going to use that to the best of my ability. I'm going to try, like I said, it's going to be calendar based. I'm definitely going to QMHE, my favourite modelling show here in Queensland, in August. Hopefully I will be able to showcase those solutions by then. The next one is I'm really thinking about going to Scale ACT in November at the end of the year. I'd love to take my son down to Canberra, show him how interesting Canberra is. No, it's not. It's a fun little place to go. Take him to the War Memorial, go see a few sites and places, the nation's capital, and go to what is looking like to be the best modelling show in the country. So yeah, I'm really excited if I can go to that, if things get all sorted by then. I think it's late November. But that's it. No other plans, no other ideas, no other things, just tinkering away in the background. I'd like to thank all of you for sticking around with my very haphazard video schedule. I know I don't really I was trying to put out some regular episodes at the start of the year, it didn't work out. So that's what it's going to be going forward. It's going to be haphazard. It's going to be, when I get time, I'll put this camera on. You won't see my face for radio that much. It'll be, hey, this is what I've got on the bench, this is what I'm working on, here are the solutions I've tried, just to keep you all interested, keep you, up to date what I'm doing. So yeah. I can't think of anything else really to say apart from I hope you've all had a great Christmas. I hope you're all going to have a great new year. 2025 for me is going to be formative. I think that's the right word. And I'm really looking forward to knuckling down. One of the best hobbies I had this year, however, is I collected models. So I've collected quite a few models this year. My stash has more than doubled. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that get stuck into that in 2026. So 2025 formative, 2026 let's hope I can get a lot of models in the air where they belong. So with that, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.